everyone, it's Denise at Something Beautiful Handcrafts, and just want to give you a little fiber update. First, I want to apologize if it seems like I'm doing a lot of squinting. I'm actually using the front-facing camera, and so it just seems kind of off to me because I can actually see myself, and it never looks the way you look. So anyway, so it's been a very, very, very long time since I've spun anything or made any spinning videos. And if you've never seen any of my videos before, mainly it's because I had tendonitis in both my wrists, and that made it pretty much impossible to spin or knit. And secondly, it's because I've reached that point in my spinning journey where I've pretty much made all the things that I really want to make, and I just don't need anything else, honestly. And so it kind of put my spinning to a halt there. Spinning is not my only craft, and it's actually not my main craft. And so there are other things that I like to do, which you can see from here in the dolls. So I just kind of moved on to a different craft. So I haven't really done any spinning. But right before I stopped spinning, I submitted my article to Ply Magazine for their Spring Goats edition. And so I'll give you a little picture of that. And the Spring Goats edition is currently ready. And if you are not a subscriber to Ply, you can find the magazine at Ply's website, or you can find it in most of your fiber arts stores if you have local yarn shops and things like that. So go ahead and check that article out. Now for the updates. What I am currently working on is I'm feeling pretty good enough to spin. I've knitted a couple of sweaters for the dolls, so it's doing pretty well. And I've been trying to figure out, what I should spin. I still don't really need anything. And since we're moving into the spring, summer here, I don't really have anything to knit, no hats or scarves or blankets or anything like that. So still not really sure what I'm doing with the spinning, but I do feel that since this channel mainly started with spinning, that somewhere out there there's a bunch of people who kind of expect spinning. And so I'm going to put out some more spinning videos. I really don't know the quantity of what I'm going to put out, but I'm going to try to put out something. Now, if there's something that you would like to see, go ahead and put it in the comments section. That would really help me get ideas for spinning. If you are looking for spinning videos and you're looking for something that I didn't already cover, and I might go back and cover some of the things I've already covered just to make better quality videos from the ones that I made previously. Okay, so now, I already have a class on teachable.com, and you should be able to find a link to that class below. That one is a free class for beginning spinning. I am going to complete the paid class for Angora fiber spinning. So I got my Angora here. I no longer have my rabbits due to the move, but I still have lots and lots and lots of Angora fiber. So I am going to try to get that video completed and up on the Teachable website by the end of March. It's not going to be a really expensive course, maybe $5 or $10, but I'm going to pack quite a bit of information into that Angora course. So when it's ready, just stay tuned, and I will have some updates. Okay, so what I'm thinking about for future videos is I wanted to spin down my stash this year. And that's been kind of hard because since I don't have a goal to spin, I'm undecided about how to spin. I'm a project spinner. I spin the weight of yarn and the type of yarn that is needed for the particular project I'm working on. And so without a goal in mind, it makes it really hard for me to spin, because then I've got the fiber and I have to decide which fiber I'm going to use. I have to decide the weight that I want to spin, how many plies is necessary, whether it needs to be hard twisted or whether it needs to be woolen or worsted. And all that stuff kind of depends on what I'm making. So I really just spin to spin. And that also means that I don't have a yarn stash. Not really. I have leftover yarns from projects, but I don't have a stash of yarns, except for the sock yarns, of course, because those are all commercial and specific for the machine. But otherwise, I don't have a stash of hand spun yarn anymore now that I'm spinning from project to project. But I have tons of fiber. So I don't know. I think this is BFL. I'm pretty certain. I don't know why it's not tagged because everything is normally tagged. But I remember the clear bags that when I bought fiber from Ken at the Wild and Woolly in 2019. And he stuffs all the fiber into these clear bags. And I had pounds of BFL. All of it was BFL. Well, you know what? No, some of it was merino. Some of it was BFL. But I'm pretty certain that this is BFL. And it's not mixed with anything. And it seems okay. It's not like super soft BFL. This would be great for socks. This would be great for mitts. But I don't really have any idea, really, how I want to spin it. I'm thinking what I will do is spin it like a standard sport weight. And I might just start spinning things like maybe a standard sport weight. Because I'm thinking that that would go farther as far as projects I would do than it would if I spun it a worsted weight or if I spun it a lighter weight. And I really don't like spinning like really thin yarn anyway because I don't really like working with it. But I do have some Shetland that I would like to make a shawl from. So I might spin that. But currently it's all white. So I'm thinking you guys don't really want to watch me just spin yards and yards of white Shetland. I don't know. If you do, hey, put that in the comments. Maybe you just want to watch me spin for an hour. Yards and yards of white Shetland. So I'm thinking I'll do this. And I'm thinking, maybe 4 so ounces here. I'll spin it like a standard sport weight and ply it. And I'll just kind of do like a spin with me video with some kind of relaxing music. And maybe every once in a while I'll interject something about technique and spin that in there. And then, I don't know, we'll figure out something I'll make from it. Or maybe you just, I don't know, you want to watch me spin. And at the end, I'll tally up my spinning totals for the month or something like that. I don't know. You guys, let me know how you feel about that. I just think it's about time that I get spinning again. And we'll just figure out the rest later on. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.